Ready, set, go. Time for the show. Joe Audio and my bro Paco. About to bring that laugh attack. Yeah, about that. Make you laugh out loud, cause this is where it's at.
This the best podcast that you'll ever hear. It's nice and comforting just for your ears. We got gimmicks and skits with limitless wits, making other podcasters just quit. Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's the man that called Paco, posted up in the cut like a bandage.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Joe Audio right here representing for Yeah About That, the podcast.
It's Anonymous A anonymously here, otherwise known as LaLa.
Okay.
Reckon Ralph LDT. You can call me Reckon.
All right, we have a special guest here. GonKickIt. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, it's your boy GonKickIt, representing from PGH, PA. Whole PA stand up, Pittsburgh stand up. We came to give y'all some new music, some a different feel, a different perspective on what good music is. You know, some more stuff you could dance to, some couple upbeat tunes, some songs that's for that you could really put in the club, and some storytelling too. So it's a little mixture of everything. You know, so we just want you to enjoy it and just vibe with us.
That's what's up. Why don't you go ahead and let them know what the name of your album is?
Well, this whole mix is called the Raw and Uncut Mixtape. Raw and Uncut Records. That's my entertainment, my label. I'm an independent artist, and it's featuring me. I want to show the fans and anybody who would like to come to studios in the local areas or anywhere around the world that would like any production done, that this is what your sound could sound like, your music. It would be your music, but you'll get this vibe, you'll get this intensity, and you'll get this type of mixing and mastering if you work with my entertainment. So this is some of the things we got to offer.
That's what's up, man. And where can they find you? Social media, email, website, whatever. Where can they find you?
Well, on Instagram at GonKickIt. On Facebook, Gerald Marshman on Facebook. The songs GonKickIt, you can Google GonKickIt, and it'll show you all my links. I'm on all major platforms: Spotify, Apple iTunes, YouTube, Boomplay, and there's a lot of Pandora. So there's a lot of other places. KBox. Tidal, Amazon. So there's a lot of places you can find some of the singles that are on this mixtape that's coming out soon. So there's a couple of the songs on there that you can actually go and download, subscribe, share. As long as it's GonKickIt, one word, GonKickIt, one word. Don't separate the word, keep it all together. You hit that and it'll punch you right up. It'll show you exactly where I'm at.
All right, that's what's up, man. So let's go ahead and get right into the album.
Before we get started, Reckon, please let them know where they can find you, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for joining us again.
I appreciate you, Paco. Appreciate you too, Joe. Hey, last episode I was calling you the wrong name, bro. You got to check me on that, bro. Don't let that slide.
I didn't even notice because I was so okay.
Hey, where's my phone at?
Nah, it's all good. Hey, but appreciate you guys having me again. Always happy to be here. You guys can check me out at JustReckon or livingdreamstoday.com. Appreciate y'all.
That's what's up, man. So, what do you guys say? You want to get it cracking? You want to hear the first song?
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah.
Track number one right here. Track number one we got is called A Real One. So, Paco, let's go ahead and get that playing.
I got you, man.
This is the Legend. Me with the Eddie, I'ma pull up on you. Trying to slip inside and sit some lines with you. Every time you call, I'm on pull up on you. Bags full of ones, just trying to whoa. Me with the Eddie, I'ma pull up on you. Trying to slip inside and sit some lines with you. Every time you call, I'ma pull up on you. Double bags full of ones, just trying to toss it.
I wake up every morning, no bad bitch at home. All I see is smiley faces on my phone. She said I know she loved me from the smell of my cologne. I got 7 pics on my phone. She sent me last night, fucked up off with Trump. But she a boss bitch that I can never leave alone. She ain't even in my sight. She get money on her own. And there's a fact if I go broke, and she gon' put me on. You ever had a real one that could go and kill some? Quicker than the team that you built with a deal from. You ever had a real one that could go and kill some? Quicker than the team that you built with a deal from.
Hit me with the Eddie, I'ma pull up on you. Just trying to slip inside and sit some lines with you. Every time you call, I'ma pull up on you. The duffel bags full of ones, just trying to toss it up. Hit me with the Eddie, I'ma pull up on you. Pull up on you, just trying to slip inside and sit some lines with you. Every time you call, I'ma pull up on you. The duffel bags full of ones, just trying to toss it up.
And if I get the Addy, then I'll be your daddy. She a thick, brown-skinned, red-boned little Betty. And if she smoke weed, I got a pound of that gassy. Two jizzle do say she in the club getting nasty. Such a bad bitch, I couldn't let her pass me. She said she had a man, but I didn't let her gas me. Pulled out my phone, broke the screen as she passed me. Then I gave my line, but she didn't ask me. I was rocking all blue and gray Vans, straight swaggy. Dancing in the club all night with a Betty. I was rocking all blue and gray Vans, straight swaggy. Dancing in the club all night with a Betty.
Hit me with the Eddie, I'ma pull up on you. Just trying to step inside and see some lines with you. Every time you call, I'ma pull up on you. Pull up on your bags full of ones, just trying to toss it.
Whoa.
Eddie, I'ma pull up on you. Just trying to slip inside and see some lines with you. Every time you call, I'ma pull up on you.
Ever had a real one that'll go and kill some? Quicker than the team that you built with a deal from. You ever had a real one that'll go and kill some? Quicker than the team that you built with a deal from. You ever had a real one that'll go and kill some? Quicker than the team that you built with a deal from. Drop that ass. Let me know where I can reach you. And if it's real, ain't gonna do nothing but live that champagne life. It's your boy. Gonna kick it. 2 6s. And I'm out. Peace.
Hit me with the Eddie, I'ma pull up on you. Just trying to step inside and sit some lines with you. Every time you call, I'ma pull up on you. The duffel bags full of ones, just trying to toss it up.
Whoa.
Eddie, I'ma pull up on you. Just trying to step inside and sit some lines with you. Every time you call, I'ma pull up on you. The bags full of ones, just trying to toss it up.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, so that was the first track called "A Real One." All right, let's go ahead and Paco, you want to drop your rating on this first?
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 5. This one really captured my attention. That hook is sick. I really appreciate the effects on it. Plus, the subject matter is dope, man. I mean, in the way you just rhyme it, I like this one. The beat, everything seems on point with this one for me. You know what I'm saying? You can dance to it too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it a 5. You know, that's my rating out of 5.
All right, Reckon. What do you give this on a scale of 1 to 5?
Man, this one, there's a fire hook. I was riding with the hook the whole song. I like that sip some lines. I can really feel that part. Verses were solid. I like that breakdown at the end of the track. So yeah, that's a 5. Easy money. Easy 5.
Thank you.
Alex. LaLa. Sorry, LaLa.
I'm gonna give that one a 5 because that song is like what is it? It reminds me of if old Chief Keef made a dancing song. I feel like it would sound like that. That hook was heat, straight heat. The beat was honestly the best part. It was a dope beat. So I'm gonna give it a 5.
5. All right.
Oh wow.
All right. So all right. I'm gonna give it a 4, and this is why. So it would have been a 5. It was a solid song. Like the verses were tight, but like something on the hook. Like I don't know if the mix on some of the like the ad-lib parts or something was a little bit different on the level and stood out a little bit on the hook. So that kind of just took me out a little bit, but everything else was fire on it. So
it was the mix. The mix. Like you'll hear the difference on the songs because I got 2 different engineers that are mixing, so you'll hear the difference in between the 2 engineers. You know.
Yeah.
So I went to One of them can't do today's music. So when you get to hear some of the different later songs, you'll hear the newer effects and like the auto-tune sound. It'll sound different.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't take away, like it didn't take you out of the song or anything like that. But just listening critical, you know, that's just the only little thing I saw. So, but fire track still.
Yeah, yeah. I agree exactly what you said too.
All right. Let's get into track number 2 here, which is going to be All or Nothing. So, Paco, why don't you go ahead and press play?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, it's your boy Gonna Kick It, and we gonna let y'all know that we got this lyrical attack, and we repping for everybody we lost that ain't here, and we gonna have fun with this one. It's All or Nothing, y'all. It's the supercalifragilistic, gon' kick it the mostest. I'm so funky on this track, I gave it halitosis. Gotta use the focus to break them doors open. And what's already known don't need to be spoken. You probably think I'm joking from seeing all this smoking. Flags always hanging, a lot of chain smoking. But know that I'm working until I do it perfect. Used to let the hating, it made me vacating. But now I'm on a race, trying to gain first place. And on my knees I pray that I don't catch a case. I be sitting in the box with some time I gotta face, when I could be here on stage with a dime on my waist, with a lime in my drink and a beer for the chase. Presidential on my wrist, 100 and the meat popping, always screaming GK. Repping for my city, I won't pay. Yeah, you know the story. The price we pay in the last day. Never been no pay. Gotta pay. We keep AKs in hallways and making them drop off in buildings all day. Just because I'm humble, don't think about play. Won't be answered with precision, even the same day. Get your brains blown. I'm running so fast, I hope the pain go away. I can't show you how I feel, so I words okay. Hope my verses play. Curves at home plate, we pay homage to the play and keep sliding through the city till my pockets get paid. Representing for the families to put the tears away. It's a brand new day when God gain way, and it's your boy GK representing for PA. Rest, I need space when I ain't died from the bullets implanted in my face. My words make me escape. It's your homie, kick it, please listen to my tape. It's your homie, gon' kick it, please listen to my tape. It's your homie, gon' kick it, please listen to my tape. It's your homie, gon' kick it, please listen to my tape.
All right. That was All or Nothing. Paco, would you like to start first?
Yeah, I'll start. This one, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one. I'll give it a 3, because it felt like it was gonna reach. It was like building up to something, but it didn't really build up. It just stayed plateaued. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lyrics were dope. You know what I'm saying? When I accepted that it wasn't gonna I thought you was gonna kick it off slow and then all of a sudden just spit fast. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting that a little more.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a remix. I'm gonna do a remix to it. But that was just freestyle. Was that supposed to be that freestyle feel?
Yeah.
Just get on the beat and just flow on the beat.
Yeah. Yeah, you could appreciate it once I realized that was it. Then I started listening to lyrics more, and the lyrics were on point. You know what I'm saying? But overall, it's a 3, just because I kind of expected something to build it up. You know what I mean? Reckon, what are your thoughts?
So I'll start it off on a positive note. I like that. I like the flow. It is a slow flow, but I like it. It reminds me of a Bun B from UGK type flow.
Oh yeah.
And being from Texas, I'm a big fan of that flow, of course. So, but in agreement with Paco, I do feel like it should have switched up a little bit, at least one point, So that's why I do feel like I was expecting a little bit more from him, because the first track you come in so hard, and it's a lot of energy, and you almost expect to keep that momentum, and it doesn't take away. It's a good track, but it just it turns down a notch almost. We were at almost at a 10, and we just went down to a 9. It ain't a bad track, but it's just I'd give it a 4. I think it's dope.
Mm-hmm. LaLa, what do you think?
I'm gonna give it a 3 because what's it called? So Paco was saying, man, I was expecting something else.
Yeah.
Except for there was nothing else, but there was a point where I was like, oh, you could have switched the flow up. You could have switched the flow like 1 or 2 times. You know what I'm saying? And the beat was fire. Whoever made these beats, they're fire.
Yeah, I agree. The beats are dope
for sure. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to go and agree with everyone. A 3, yeah, just because the flow was tight. I mean, that alone like carried the whole song. Beat was really tight as well. But yeah, I mean, guess maybe some point either the beat should switch up or the flow, just to kind of change it up, or add maybe something in there like kind of like a hook, but maybe not like just repeating words, not necessarily a hook, but just something that kind of carries throughout the whole thing or something like that. But overall, still a good song. But yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Speaking of 3, let's get to track 3 right here. It's gonna be called Clap. Everybody clap for this one. Yeah. Sorry, that was whack.
What's up? It's your boy GonKickIt, and I'm back. And since I'm coming back, I want y'all to salute. It's real easy to do, so I need y'all to clap your hands.
Oh, I was right.
Clap. Yeah. And clap. I was trying to figure out if I should rap. Was my new music gonna sound good on tracks? I took a second thought and relaxed. It's just me being me, it should be easy for that. That's what D.I.G. said when I first rapped. Rest in peace, D.I.G., he was the father of that. And if we put it on lyrics, I ain't even trying to hear it. So in touch with metaphor, line them up and send more. And when the smoke clears, I'll be overseas on tour, sipping on champagne, still doing my thing. Breaking corporate rappers down with the stock exchange. Cooking the best line, Betty Crocker's my name. But it's still the same gang, it ain't a damn thing changed. Getting my grown man on, walking with the Vans on. You too old for that. Well, I can't understand homes.
I'm too busy popping bands, homes, running from the out, bread, man, homes.
It's gonna take 1 million bands, 1 million views, 1 million likes, homes. About getting to them bands, homes. I'ma start running in them stands, homes. Clap. Now it's time for your
feedback. Back at the scene, I'm looking at them back up and really don't want that.
Told me I should chill, but I'm making my comeback. Clap, clap. Now it's time for y'all to sit back. I'm back on the scene and I'm making a comeback. I know the ops slam me up and they really don't want that. They told me I should chill, but still it's my comeback. Clap, clap. Now it's time for y'all to sit back. I'm back on the scene and I'm making a comeback. I know the ops slam me up and they really don't want that. They told me I should chill, but still it's my comeback. Clap, clap. Put your hands together. We're going kick it. Rest in peace, D.I.G. Nina Raw. I'm gonna hold this down to y'all. Shouts out to Roxamore Productions. Gonna kick it. I'm back in and I'm out. Peace.
There's some clapping and applause there. Okay. Gimmicks we have to try, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't.
Well,
so, okay. All right. So, Paco.
Wow. What?
Please save me. Save me and give me your rating of 1 to 5.
All right, man. All right. Yeah, no, this beat was fire, dude. Straight up and down, man. The whole flow was gangster, man. It had that real arrogant gangster feel. You know what I'm saying? It's nice and smooth at certain parts. The way it changes up, it's dope. I give it a 5. This was a 5.
Thank you.
Reckon.
Man, I feel like this one should have been track 2, bro. Like
it's not. They're not in order. I was having difficulty sending my mix through the internet.
So this is like the final
order. That ain't how.
Okay, all right, yeah. Because man, if we're talking like the overall like album, like the track order and stuff, I would definitely do something like that to keep the momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fire. The beat was dope. The flow rolled the whole way. Yeah, that's a 5 for sure.
LaLa.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give that one a 4, and it was pretty fire, man. But I feel like some ad libs or like I don't know, like some ad libs could have like made it better, you know. And but the like the beat drop, that was sick. That beat was sick.
Yeah.
But what's it called? I think this one shouldn't be number 2. I think this one should be like in a middle. So like if you have like some slower songs before it, then like they're like, oh, I'm kind of getting bored of these slow songs. Then they can hear this one,
Yeah.
and then they could just be hooked again. You know?
Yeah.
It is like a mixture. Like I'm going to actually get to send the CD in order. It ain't working. I wasn't able to send it in order. So I actually got this song. This is like my last song. After you hear everything, I got some upbeat songs. Then I got some listening songs. And this is like the last song you get to hear. So when it's about to go off, you get to hear clap clap at the very end.
Yeah, no, that's a good.
I can see that too.
Yeah. I mean,
I put this at the very end, and because it's something to listen to. It's an introduction, it's like an intro, outro, like just to let you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, to keep your hands clapping. Don't worry about the haters. Keep doing what you do every day. Keep pushing forward. Put your hands together and clap. Give them an applause. Like, are you done?
Yes.
Yeah. No, that was gangster though.
Man, yeah, I would definitely agree with putting it at the end, because this could almost be like a single, for the album, and radio playable. Definitely has that mainstream mass appeal. Beat was fire, 100%. Love the beat. The flow was tight. The only thing I would say maybe, actually after hearing LaLa say the ad libs are kind of like the background that could have worked. It wasn't necessary, but I think on the hook, the clap part could have had like an effect or something to make that actual saying right there, that the word stand out or pop out. And I can almost even hear like maybe like even a female saying the clap part or something like that, like, or a group of people like a crowd, that would be, but man, I'm gonna still give it a 5 because it was so tight that those are being, I guess, way too critical. I enjoyed the song all the way through. So
well, that's actually out in stores. Clap is out in stores. It's on all music platforms. So I released that single. I didn't do a video for it yet because I had some amazing ideas of how I wanted to do it. And it's crazy because you dead on to some of the live performance of it, the video performance of it, I wanted it to be. So that's dope. That's dope. Like what you were saying, and it's not the ad libs, it's the producer I was working with. He really doesn't do that style of mixing and mastering, So he's not really, that's not his bag. I have another guy that I got different stuff with that knows how to do these effects.
Okay.
And so you'll hear it as we go through these songs. You'll start hearing the difference, and you'll start hearing the way that the auto tune and the way the reverb is set on some different songs.
Yeah.
So you'll hear the difference in it. It's two different producers, and most of the music I use is industry tracks. I deal with like all platinum producers, so I try to find the best sound that I can find. I'm real picky and choosy with tracks that I do, production and performance over. So I don't just listen to 10 songs and just say, oh, I'm gonna rap on all of them. I actually pick something that catches my ear, and I go with that,
Yeah. I mean, so far, we can tell because all these beats have been really, really good. Like, I mean, man, just listening to that right away, the energy on all these songs. So, thank you for joining us again, LaLa. All right. So,
what up, LaLa? What's happening?
So we're gonna get back into this. Track number 4 is gonna be called "Shots on Me" featuring Steve Stone.
Yeah, he's an artist on Strange Music.
Yeah,
he's on Strange Music, and this is a Wishmaster Productions. Steve Stone, as you know, if you're familiar with Strange Music, he's a platinum artist, and Wishmaster's a platinum producer. So I have a few songs on here that I hooked up with them guys and did a collab. And I got to get a couple features out of them. So this is one of them right here.
All right, that's what's up. Let's go.
Shout you choose, this that swing, bitch let go, ride that way, tell me where to go, on my way, make that bend, shout Shots on me, little mama, what up?
Yeah, what we doing now, Ted?
What up?
Yeah, what we doing now, Ted?
What up?
Yeah, what we doing now, Ted?
What up?
Yeah, what we doing?
Shots on me.
I'm in the club and it's hot, homie. I gotta keep it rocking cause it pop, homie. Presidential on your wrist to get the cop, homie. And every club lit that I rock, homie. I'm fat and ugly, but they still love me. It's the way I feel, they got their hands all on me. I'ma need a million fans cause I got plans, homie. I'ma need a million fans cause I got plans, homie.
Just that swing, let go, ride that way.
Tell me what it goes.
Shots on me, little mama, what up?
Yeah, what we doing now, Ted?
What up?
Yeah, what we doing now, Ted?
What up?
Yeah, what we doing now, Ted?
What up?
Yeah, what we doing?
Shots.
So we slide to the bird, then we hit M.O. The slide to the coast for a West Side show. We about to pop the bottles, but we pop kind of slow and watch the ladies bounce that ass while they get it on the floor. The big homie here in the party for sure. We came to rock the party, keep the problems out the door. 11 to 1 odds got them lining out the door. Oh, they but they ain't mine. Listen to the name. I'm always going to kick it, talk shots. When they eat a rapper every day, it's Thanksgiving. I'ma give them, send them home. I'm on the mission. My plans to get paid. She got ass for days, throwing dollars on stage. Steve Stones in the shot show, now they getting played.
Go, ride that
Wave.
go, on my way. Make that baby. Shots on me, little mama, what up?
What up?
What we doing now, Ted?
What up?
What up?
What we doing now, Ted?
What up?
Yeah, what we doing now, Ted?
What up?
Yeah, what we doing?
Shots on me.
Yeah, that was Shots on Me
Yeah. All right.
featuring Steve Stone. And I want to give a shout out to the people in the chat room. It's like saying this song was hype, fire. They're at the gym right now. They're cranking it up.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Raphael, Maddie,
Yeah.
FTN, Rachel, Martinez. Thanks for the love. We appreciate you guys. I appreciate you.
Yeah, make sure.
Y'all go and kick it. You can look me up. You can hit me on Google. Google Go and Kick It as one word. GonKickIt as one word. This song is on all music platforms. So some of my music you can actually listen to now, download and stream on whichever music platform you have. Just being listeners is awesome to me. I appreciate the support. And we got so much more we want to give y'all. We got so much more in store.
Yes.
So appreciate the time. I appreciate the time.
All right, Mr. Paco, Paco. What
Yeah,
you
what's
think about
up?
this one?
Oh man, this one this is probably my favorite right now. It's sick, man. The whole song, I mean, gee, that beat's fire, hook is sick. I love that female counterpart, how it just it's amazing to me. It's amazing. I like it. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Thank you.
All right, Reckon.
Same, man. It's a 5. Fire beat, fire hook. Verses didn't disappoint. That the female, like Paco said, compliments very well. That's a 5, man. It's fire.
Thank you. We did that. We doing that for the West Coast.
Yeah,
That's for the West Side.
That's what's up, man. LaLa, please present.
That was
your-
a fire. That was a fire. That was a 5.
that was a song, not a fire. Okay.
That was a 5. That beat was straight heat. The lyrics, it was just, this one is my favorite one.
Yeah.
And I feel like this one would be like the one. Like this one would be like that song that you would be known for, you know what I'm saying? And
Thank you.
but there's only one thing I would change.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
We knew we had to hate at some
You
point.
gotta let it go. He got to express himself.
There's only one thing I could change, and it's not even bad. Like how that girl was
Just be a
singing.
dude. No.
No, like I feel like her voice should have echoed into the next verse. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have echoed and been a smoother transition, but it's still a 5 fire.
All right.
Yeah, well, this is one thing to know for anybody that's dealing with real industry artists, or you get to get features or anything. There's only certain things that you're actually allowed to do to their songs when you get to perform with them. Like so, you're not allowed to change but so much because everything has to be published. So when working with platinum artists and platinum producers, You even have to drop the song a certain way. There's just so many things you have to do under contract in order for you to do it.
Yeah.
So some things are like actually up to them. They say, hey, okay, well, we can get you these features, but you can do this, this, and this, but you can't do that. You have to leave this way, because I guess maybe it's the way that they trademark their sound, and the way that they do their production. So it's do's and don'ts whenever you're working with industry artists. Like they say, Trippie Redd was supposed to be on the song God's Plan with Drake, but I guess he went on his Instagram or whatever and he started talking about it, and then they said that they just completely squashed the song that was supposed to come out. So so some things you have to really follow what they want you to do, or they just snatch the songs back down. And you don't want to infringe your yes, that's me. Yes, exactly. Yep, at GonKickIt. You don't want to you want to follow the rules, because once you start doing stuff with industry artists, they're going to make sure that there's sharks. There's bigger sharks in the water. So we just leave it as that. You got to learn how to swim before you try to do anything wrong with the sharks in the water. So as long as you do everything under contract and you actually follow their rules, you'll be surprised how many industry artists are willing to to help your career along, even if it's at a little small level. You'll be surprised at people you could work with.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. With industry artists, it is a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and sometimes it's the audience doesn't get to see and hear all that. So it's kind of cool for you to shed a little bit of light behind the making of that song. And as far as my rating on the song, I'm gonna give it a 5. There's no other answer other than 5. I have nothing.
That was hard,
even going nitpicking critical on it, there was nothing to say about it. 5 fire, straight up.
Thank you.
All right. So now it's kind of funny that I mentioned it was a 5.
Okay, here we go.
Because coincidentally, track number 5 is next.
All right.
Yeah.
Acquainted.
All right.
This is featuring June B.
Yeah.
Paco.
It's your boy GonKickIt, the real big homie. I'm back. And yeah, this is for the ladies.
It's the Legion.
Shawty let her tell her friends of every little thing we do.
Everything we know.
So I tell her next time she should tell her friends, come on through. We need to get acquainted.
Get acquainted.
They know you know what I like. We need to get acquainted.
It's your boy GonKickIt. I'm
It's gonna
back.
be one hell of a night when they come through.
Red bottoms and some Gucci shoes. She got a lace bow and a bad attitude. Hook up with GonKickIt, this is what we do. I'ma match a fly, and she gon' match my fly too. Let me take you to some places that you never seen. A whole bunch of diamonds and a whole lot of cream. I don't even know how to express myself. It's uncontrollable, and I can't myself. All I know, rockin' with a real G. Before the end of this verse, you gon' feel me. I can't stop staring, cause you sexy. You got me feeling ecstasy, but I ain't on ecstasy. It's cause you standing next to me. You need to come and flex with me, and all the rest will see. When they feel with envy, you rockin' with the best G. The best G. I need you all the time on my mind, see. Let's get acquainted, huh?
Shawty let her tell her friends that every little thing we do.
Thank you.
So I tell her next time she should tell her friends, come on through. We need to get acquainted. Get acquainted. They know you know what I like. We need to get acquainted. Get acquainted. It's gonna be one hell of a night when they come
You
through.
bad 2 times. I only spit 2 rhymes. After 2:16, then I'ma make you mine. You rolling with the homie, let me pour a sip of wine. She ain't the only one that's found, her whole team is in the line. But you a fast star, the one that caught my eye. And oh my, I got tears in my eyes. She make me realize that she won first prize. W-A-P, in between the thighs. I'm a little bad guy, I hate to touch a heel down. Let me hit you with this pippin' on the futuristic mission. If you see me,
For your mistakes, but like it's a religion lot.
kisses on your kicking. Your name is Miss Sears, let me take away your fears. Like nah, it was written out for kisses on your kicking. Your name is Miss Sears, let me take away your fears.
Shawty let her tell her friends that every little thing we do. She tell them all. So I tell her next time she should tell her friends, come on through. We need to
Get acquainted.
get acquainted. They know you know what I like. We need to get acquainted. Get acquainted. It's gonna be one hell of a night when they come through.
man. What's up?
Yo.
Yeah. All right. That was Wink It featuring June.
Yeah, let's get acquainted.
Okay. All right, Paco, please.
Yeah, man. You know what? I'm gonna give this a 4. It's the beat and the hook is fire for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not my cup of tea. I don't really enjoy too much of the
Club type music,
Singing.
good music.
It's for the ladies. It's the ladies' jail.
ladies. Is what I'm saying, you know. So I don't know. I'm misogynistic. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
You're
But, you know, it's
That's it.
dope. It's dope. You know what I'm saying?
It's the ladies' jam. It's for the ladies.
Yeah, I'm sure the ladies like it. I'm gonna give it a 4.
4. All right. I reckon.
I like this one, man. When the beat first came on, though, like when you just hear it kind of trickling in, it almost reminds me of Big Gemini's "Hypnotize" at first.
Yeah.
But then the beat drops and it switches up a little bit. Like it don't sound like that no more. But yeah, the hook was fire. The verses were on point. I like this. I like this shit. It's 5 for me.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you.
Oh wow. No, I just got a message, dog, on my thing. Somebody blocked the video on Facebook.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
A wall
tough.
audio library block music because it may contain content they own.
That's my song. That's my song. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably because it's our feed, so we just have to give them.
You got permission though. You got permission.
Yeah.
You got permission. That's my music. You got permission to. If it says you can unblock it, you can unblock it.
Yeah, well, that's fine. We'll get it back up. The audio, like we'll have the audio only version of the podcast, and that'll be on all streaming outlets. We haven't had any issues with that. So, whether it's on Facebook or not, we'll get it out there still.
They're just thirsty to claim someone's video.
Yeah, it's on YouTube and Twitch still right now. So,
we hope. Look,
we hope.
AWOL music. Shout out to you. Come and see me.
Now Paco has beef with them or what?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Some beef chorizo with them or what?
LaLa, what do you think about this song?
I'm gonna give this song a 4 because this is not my type of song that I would just like when I'm playing Call of Duty or something, put on my Spotify and listen to. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a bad song. It's for like the girls so it's also like a club song, or like a song that would play on the radio.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like that would be so played a lot on the radio. And
it's a club joint. It's a club joint.
Yeah.
That's also a cover song, but it's one of my songs. It's just a cover song.
Yeah.
And whenever you get, like I said, with industry producers, you get a tagged one and you get an untagged one. So if I used it without June B on the hook, it wouldn't have done that. But since it's tagged, but it's a cover song, I got license and everything for it.
Okay.
But I'm monetized. This is monetization. When you monetize your songs, what they do is my music, certain songs are monetized on Facebook, they're monetized on Instagram. So when they're monetized, then your company actually hears them and they say, hey, well, do they have the rights to play this?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's all that is. Yeah, so that they actually do that in protection
of
the artists and the companies.
Yeah, so no one could just be streaming your song if you said no and get the credit for it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's so you have permission. You can actually say you have permission. I can send you over something if you need me to. Yeah, but they're my songs. Yeah. But that's what happens when you monetize your music. For those that don't know, and you go into looking into a publishing deal, because I'm also a publisher. The publishing companies actually detect your music everywhere it's being played, and that's in protection of the artist. So they make sure that they know where it's playing everywhere.
Well, at least you know it's working, because obviously it's
working. They look. I just did a podcast yesterday, and I was playing some of my songs, and I had played a friend of mine's music for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I had to scratch my whole podcast that I did because I could unblock my songs, but I don't know who the owner of the production that was on the last song.
Okay.
So I had to scratch the whole podcast because of it.
Yeah. So rating wise, I'm gonna give
Oh
this a
wow,
5.
I didn't even finish rating it.
Oh,
Okay.
what'd you give it?
You gave it a
That's messed
4.
up.
You gave
I
it a
gave
4 right off the
but I
bat.
wasn't done. I wasn't done.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Jeez, bro.
Please continue, Your Majesty.
All right, so when I first heard it, this beat was hard. I expected like a more, like I expected like I expected you to come on it harder, like
Yeah, something more masculine.
yeah.
Something more tough.
In the beginning, I thought it was gonna be like a more trap style song, but then it was a singing song. But then that was alright too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. No, I give it a straight up 5. Definitely, you can tell this is a club song. Kind of wish we had like lasers and a fog machine and like a little disco ball.
Lasers that
Right.
Definitely would have played that while
while
that song was playing.
Right.
I'm sorry, I was talking.
Oh, well.
Sorry. Okay.
It
Anyway,
does.
yeah. No. So yeah, definitely a 5, man. That song was straight fire. Definitely, yeah. I can hear that on the radio. All right, track number 6. So unfortunately, from this point forward, I can't make any transitions from our rating system.
Yes, you could.
Track number 6, Always Be There.
Yeah. All right.
Paco, please play.
Yeah, now I'm playing. I'm playing. This is my computer.
Whatever come down to it. Whatever come down, homies. Ride for my guys. I'll always ride. I'll be by your side. When it's do or die for my gang, it ain't about pride. When the effing start to screaming and them shells start to fly, I'll always be there. I ride for my guys. I'll always ride. I'll be by your side. When it's do or die for my gang, it ain't about pride. When the effing start to screaming and them shells start to fly, I'll always be there. I won't let you die. I put down on the block, I got a dirty by my side. Even if we don't talk, that love real deep that I got for my creeps. And when you ride with me, that cool beat, they go to sleep. I do it for the streets and for my day ones that's on a pack of clips and bust shotguns. You'll get hit with hollow tips and pop guns. My homies hit the lines and it's time for action. We ain't no capping, we get the clacking. We do it for the city where there ain't no lacking. We get it cracking, and that's what happened. If you come for my team, you surrounded with beams, yeah. Ride for my guys, I'll always ride. I'll be by your side. When it's do or die for my gang, it ain't about pride. When the infants start to screaming and them shells start to fly, I'll always be there. I ride for my guys, I'll always ride. I'll be by your side. When it's do or die for my gang, it ain't about pride. When the infants start to screaming and them shells start to fly, I'll always be there. I put this on trouble, look, I know he gon' ride. Reppin' for that Mac block, we all know that he slide. When you hear them footsteps, they all go inside. And if I got a car split, somebody's getting hit, and he might fuck your bitch, cause we some scientists. Trouble look will make them dance, and cut you right no hands. He sleep will ravel quick, windows downside hit. If I gotta call it or D, they bring the infantry. And you know about sick, I ain't gotta say it. Shooting movies for the star, and we plan to go far. And if I gotta call it same revolutionary change, 26 and 206, I don't gotta explain. If you kick it called E, then it's getting ugly. R.A. done for you, uncut family. Southside stand up, if you ride it with me. West side, east side, north side, we family. R.A. done for you, uncut family. Southside stand up, if you ride it with me. West side, east side, north side, we family. West side, east side, north side, we family. Philly stand up with me, we all family.
Yes, yes. Track number 6, Always Be There. All right, Mr. Paco.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Please let us know what you think about this song.
This one was dope, man. You know what I'm saying? I liked it a lot. It was pretty gangster. I'm gonna go give this one. I'm gonna give this one a 5 because it has everything that I like about a song on there. I love the way you end the song. You know what I'm saying? Where you kind of give a shout outs. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's for everybody. It's for everybody. Like, you know, even though I was giving up to my guys, some guys I rap with, like, you know, I came from the inner city and everything. And, you know, I'm glad I'm still here.
Yeah.
And, you know, you don't get to see your friends and family and everything all the time. But when you got them guys you grew up with, did music with, you know, ran the streets with, everybody still breathing and functioning, you know, you can't do nothing but say what's up. What better way to say what's up? I'm going to say what's up in the joint. Because we'll give y'all a jam. We'll just give y'all a couple shots out. You know, we gonna put it in the song, you know?
Yeah, that's dope, man. What you think, Reckon?
I like this track. The beat was stupid dope. Like, I like that beat a lot. The flow in the verses, it rode well. But I feel like it could have switched up maybe at least like for the second verse or something, because it just got like kind of like the same or like repetitive towards the end. But it was fire. It's still a fire track. Like, it don't take nothing away from it. I think it was. I give it a 4 overall.
Thank you.
All right, LaLa.
I'm gonna give this one a 5. You know what I'm saying? The beat was fire. All these beats are really good. So whoever's making these beats, they're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that I could think of is that in the beginning, the vocals could be a little bit louder.
Yeah.
You know, and for some reason, all I had in my head during this whole song is when Annalie Choppa said, "I'm sticked up like a blind man."
No one.
Yeah. He got a good career. He got a good career in this. Tell him. You know what he's talking about.
Yeah. No, he knows what's going on right now in the music industry.
He definitely does. He got a good. He got a good listening ear and all that, man.
Yes.
I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it.
I mean, you should hear what he says about some other rappers. I mean,
it's all awkward silence now. No, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, this all the beats, just like on LaLa. I was gonna call you by your real name.
Oh wow.
Like you said, all these beats are fire, man. And like Ralph was saying, or Reckon was saying that. Well, I keep. It was once Reckon Ralph, and
right.
I'm living in the past times. So
Man.
he said it was stupid dope. I think this is actually a smart dope. How complex it was, but no, I really like that. I'm gonna give it a 4 only because it is a little bit I don't want to say monotone, but it just kind of it's lower level, lower intensity, and maybe that's in contrast to the other songs. That's why it feels like it's lower energy.
Yeah, because they're not. It's the order. It's how you're hearing them in the order. It's not the correct order how they're supposed to be played in.
Yeah.
Like I had an upbeat half, and then I had the other half was for the the listening song. So I had them separated up.
Yeah, I think that really definitely make a difference in the order because the energy levels, as they kind of go up and down, whatever the case might be, kind of transitioning makes it a little bit easier to get ready for something versus extreme high versus but and also one other thing too is there was like a background sound, almost like a synth type voice that was a little overpowering on some parts. So that's the only reason I gave it the 4, just because of that little part. And but otherwise, still a tight song. I mean, you can feel the lyrics and everything, how real they are, but just that little bit of that synth noise or whatever it was that was kind of overpowering. All right, so track number 7 is going to be called "Crowded Spaces." Paco,
I really enjoyed this song. This
right.
is for all the haters.
Yeah.
I've been to so many
Oh wow.
put in work and caught so many cases. Now I'm all grown up and trading places. Cause I leveled up and switched from basic. Get on my ground. I'm fat and ugly and a little chubby, so why y'all hate me? I got on old shoes and no new clothes, but I hear them talking about me. Is it the way I flow or how I rock a show? It's starting to confuse me. I've been through for a long time, so now I'm reaching my spot. Now all it hate before, now you're saying they're gonna kick it hot. Y'all talk about my ride, cause the windows don't slide. Last can be bad, I guess it's just my pride. And I also realize that they pray for my demise. But I don't let it ride, stand too close to reaching for my side. Maybe it's my time to ride. It's got me on your mind. If I committed it, suicide, you probably
Really like for the legal side, but I really don't care.
the happening is what got me here. I've been
I've been too many places, got too many cases.
up, and now I'm trading so many Grammy places. But I'm
Working got so many cases,
now I'm all grown up and trading
many places.
cause I leveled up and switched from basic. I've been to so many Grammy places. Put in work and cut so many cases. Now I'm all grown up and trading places. Cause I leveled up and switched from basic. Get out my crowd. I leveled up and I'm trading places. Got no time to be talking basics. I know right, y'all ain't feeling me, but I'm number one on your playlist. And if you put it on lyrics, then I transform like the Matrix. I'm prime you like Bumblebee, and in a straight line you went back to me. And my pen and pad
Make me gold and I wish I got alchemy.
one decided to switch it up. Forward tough like a Mack truck. I don't have to act up to hear warning sounds when I back up. I've been found in the back cut, broken beer bottles and throw up. So now it's time to grow up, get money and blow up. A million fans gon' show up at these rap shows that I throw up. I've been found in the back cut, broken beer bottles and throw up. So now it's time to grow up, get money and blow up. A million fans gon' show up at these rap shows that I throw up. Let me do something else. All right, let me double that.
All right. Trading places. Yeah, that part stood out in the song. That part stood out in the song to me. Got It is the name of the song. Paco, please present your.
You know what? That one was dope, man. I like it. I like how he's addressing the haters, and you know, it's nice and it's to the point, man. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 4. It does lack a little bit of energy for me, but I mean, the lyrics are on point. Everything is on point. I'm gonna give it a 4.
4. Reckon.
Man, this beat knocks. It's another dope beat for sure. I like the verses on this one. I'm a real big fan of like switching up flows and stuff. So for me, like these verses stay like too much in their pocket. But like I was saying before, like it doesn't take away from the songs at all, because like you know your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like you're hitting it right on and shit. So it sounds good. I'd give it a 4 overall as well. I think it's a solid track.
Thank you.
LaLa.
That song hits. That one is probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like the voice energy, there wasn't a lot. Like it wasn't like as much as the other ones, except for the beat made up for it. Boosted that energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 5.
I have to agree. I'm gonna give it a 5 as well. Like, you know, I was kind of trying to see if the level are kind of just being lower key, and then the other like club type songs was gonna like make me rate it lower. But the hook, I don't know, the hook really caught me, and because of that hook and the beat, like I was just riding on that song the whole time. Like you know, it was just playing in my mind. Even when it was over, like I was just thinking a part of the hook. I called it Trading Places because I heard that part of the hook on my mind, and it's like that song was tight. I mean, yeah, this could be on the top, one of the top songs for me on the album. So I'll give it a 5 for sure.
Yeah, like on the mix, this is the first song. Actually, this would really be the first song that you hear.
Yeah, no, that's a probably good one because
that's a nice one.
It's a nice intro. It's nothing too high, too low on the spectrum, so it's definitely a good intro.
Yeah, it's a Pittsburgh style. It's a Pittsburgh style, and this is something that people ain't heard in a very long time. Like from my city, and I'm one of the people. I invented this style. So you know, so the stuff some of it that sounds weird is playing. Like you heard the end of the track, I was like, oh, double that. Some of that stuff is planned.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Maybe you should turn off the mic when you're planning out this recording session. But no.
Yeah. I do that on purpose. Like I do that on purpose. You hear me say, "All right, double that. Hey, turn the mic up." Like, hey, is the song still playing? So that's like, I like to have a funny feel in my music too. It's supposed to make you laugh. Everything. I want to give you. I don't want to be pinpointed. I want to give you every element, of what good music would sound like, to my understanding.
Yeah, and it keeps your attention too at the end of the song because you have to listen to the wait. What did he say? You just kind of keeps you into it. So yeah, no, I loved it. So all right, let's go.
Thank you.
Keep the energy going on this show, and go with the next song, "Energy," featuring Mary Zen.
Maury Zen.
Oh, my bad. Yes, let's just get into that song, "Energy."
That's how it came. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not on it.
Very unprofessional.
You give me energy. It's your boy GonKickIt. Raw and uncut. I'm back. This was for the ladies. I'm back in.
It's not for you.
Can we take a long trip over 7 seas? Picnic over Rio underneath palm trees. I just wanna feel your energy. Your body feel good when you're next to me. You give me nothing but that energy. I hope you brought your girls. I got some friends with me. Now come give me energy. Now come give me energy. Yeah.
Them gal, I got the body woman like sexy body and you cute little smile. Gal, I ain't driving my dog the white. Gal, they coming on my life and you mash up my mind. Take a trip over there and season up. Gal, the light on the east side. Gal from the east side. Say them on the nigga from Shoutout production. Riyadh man, make the gal and broke out down. Why not them body from the beach to the suntan? Gal from above, we don't know where them come from. Yeah. I be a gal a wine up the body for the daddy, yeah. I be a gal a wine up the body for the money, yeah. I be a gal a wine up the body for the daddy, yeah. I be a gal a wine up the body for the money, yeah. Man, Shoutout Productions.
Can we take a long trip over 7 seas? Picnic over Rio underneath palm trees. I just wanna feel your energy. Your body feel good when you're next to me. You give me nothing but the energy. I hope you brought your girls. I got some friends with me. Now come give me energy. Now come give me energy. You're sexy. I love when you text me. When I see your Snapchat, it make me have a heart attack. You feel a fire. You my Raya, my Alicia Keys. The girl's on fire. I want a dirty wine. We dance till sunshine. Can't afford Gucci and Rainbow. She's fine. With your city trim, mini scope, fake burger bag. I ain't looking for a stitch when I see an imprint. I'll go bananas if I get a little kiss. I'm a little fat and ugly, but I'm still priceless. We gon' rap through the city on some money class. I ain't got no sound chick. You number one on mad. You sound man, I can't calm down. You go around the way the legs from the west side of town. I ain't got no time to play around like Brandy. I'm down. I ain't got no time to
play around like Brandy. I'm down.
Yeah, shout out West Side.
Raw and cut. Can we take a long trip over 7 seas? Picnic over Rio underneath palm trees. I just wanna feel your energy. Your body feel good when you're next to me. You give me nothing but the energy. I hope you brought your girls. I got some friends with me. Now come give me energy. Come give me energy.
All right, that was "Energy," track number 8.
Yeah,
Paco,
what's up, man?
What do you think about that one?
That's all. It was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I love the arrogant. It got some real arrogant feel to it, and I love that about songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it a 5, man. I really felt that one. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I think I was gonna like it when you said it's for the ladies, but you know what? I could.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh no, no, no! I like it, man. I can picture myself in Miami Beach with a big cigar. You know what I'm saying? Jamming this. I feel it. It feels like Miami to me because I've been to Miami.
There you go.
I never.
You know?
Because you went there one time.
That's dope.
Hey, man, that's all it takes. All right, record.
Man, for this one, like I really like the hook but the verses don't do it for me, man. Like, I just like, to be honest, like when I hear the hook, I'm expecting a lot more, and the verses come in. Like in contrast to how the hook sounds, the verses sound like a little lower, like they have an effect over them or something. And I can't really like hear them as well. And I wasn't really a fan of the flow really on the verses. Like when I hear the hook, I'm just expecting like the verses to fucking smash, and I didn't get it. And I wouldn't see myself playing this one or like having it in my playlist or anything. So like for me, I'd give this one like a 3 because it's a good track. Just it's not for me personally.
Yeah. I think that's where that ultra arrogance comes in, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, 3 is good too. You know,
it's not a bad track at all. Like you were saying earlier, you got something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like
some of these are that's what these are mixed. This is the mix. This is the mixtape. This is stuff to get. Some of the songs are out, and some of them is to give the listeners some different feels.
Yeah,
and then debate and see what people want to hear.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not a bad track, man. It's fire. I like it. It's just like it's not what I would jam typically.
Hey, you know what, LaLa? Why don't you go ahead and explain what I think, and I'm gonna use the rest of my ribbon.
All right, I'm gonna give this one a 4 because, like Paco was saying, this is real tropical vibes, and like the beat was cool. It was just like a good song, but it sounds like it should have a French Montana what's called feature, like a Spanish verse, just like him just going for like maybe 2 Spanish verses. I don't know, but it has like a tropical vibe on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got a homie. His name is Horatio from out the West Coast. So I'm gonna have some stuff like that. I'm working on some stuff like that. I'm working on some like reggaeton, something with the Latin feel, with the Spanish feel. So I'm working on a lot of that. I'm trying to do something like be able to combine them, these different things in songs and so that's the goal I'm looking for. Like, so I'm on that vibe. I'm trying. So I got some stuff coming. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. The song definitely, much like the title of it, has a lot of energy in it.
Right.
And the hook was like amazing. The hook and the beat together, like blew it out the water. But kind of what Reckon was saying, some of the vocals, and I think it's more of the mix than anything, but the vocals were a little bit lower, so it didn't have that same level of intensity on the vocals. Even though they rapped a little different style than what I was expecting, it still carried pretty well. So for that, I'm gonna give it a 4, just because of that mix. But I mean, if those were brought up a little more, I would definitely give it a 5.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. It's just it's a little bit being critical, I guess.
Yeah, I think
that's good. That's good because that's the same thing. Like we're with certain songs, we're learning how to level up more. Certain songs need to be a little bit more louder and stuff. So this is all. Yeah, none of this stuff is off of my expectations of what I'm hearing because he's just right on point.
Yeah, I think it's because I've been to Miami. I know. Okay, I'm just saying. It's not something you can imagine, so you got to really be there.
I literally imagined it.
Did you just give it a 5 just so you can flex that you went to Miami or what?
I did. Hey, man.
All right.
Also, this track proves that you're very versatile rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm telling you, he know what he's talking about. I don't want to be pinpointed. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want people to tell that it's a versatility, that it's more than just storytelling or just gangster flow or just a club flow. I can do a lot of different stuff. I just like he said, like I have a certain lane that I like to stay in. I like to stay in a certain lane, like, to keep my originality, so it's certain stuff that I do on purpose so I could, so I could keep you feeling me. I don't want to go too far into someone else's, how they sound too much. Yeah. So I take them chances, I take them risks. Because it gives you, the more music you hear, it gives you more of an understanding. Like, oh well, I'm trying to have fun with this stuff.
Yeah,
that's what's up, man. You keep your sound, but just kind of expand it out on other styles, and it definitely works. So far enjoying it.
I just want to say LaLa's brand new today. That's all I'm gonna say. So let's go ahead and get something else going.
All right,
man. He's dope though, man. Shoot, he'll have academics job pretty soon. At the rate he going, he'll have DJ Acker. He'll be up there with them.
Yeah,
he does. He got a real good evaluation,
I
and it's hard.
Look,
like, he's like, oh, I don't like that. I'm just
we're not
tell
on.
you.
Okay, the way he talks about certain artists and stuff, when we're off mic, it's not the same.
Like
this
who?
is brand new, bro.
Like who?
Okay, I
appreciate you guys.
Hey man, let's get it. Let's just get it.
Track number 9.
I'm very upset with you.
Track number 9 is called "Smash," featuring Brit the Kid. So Paco, why don't you smash that button and hit play?
That was clean.
All uncut, your boy gon' kick it. Gon' kick it. Now, Brit the kid. What up? I'ma come to the club, smash. Y'all rappers is trash. I know y'all gon' get mad. We gon' kick it, gon' get that bag. I'm Michael Jackson bad. Y'all ain't even in my class. I'm in my own lane, moving fast. I'ma come to the club, smash. Okay. Y'all rappers is trash. I know y'all gon' get mad. We gon' kick it, gon' get that bag. I'm Michael Jackson bad. Y'all ain't even in my class. I'm in my own lane, moving fast.
These niggas so mad, cause they can do it like mad. They can't do it like cat. GMC be my step. Don't be out here so mad. We out here digging your bed. We out here getting this bed. We out here getting this shit. Grinding. Yeah, we shining. These niggas so mad. Cause they ain't get stead. No, they don't. Oh, they can do it like me. No, they can't. Oh, they can do it like me. That's why these niggas mad. That's why these niggas mad. Hey,
I'ma come to the club, smash. Check it. Y'all rappers is trash. I know y'all gon' get mad. We gon' kick it, gon' get that bag. I'm Michael Jackson bad. Y'all ain't even in my class. I'm in my own lane, moving fast. I'ma come to the club, smash. Okay. Y'all rappers is trash. Let's get it. I know y'all gon' get mad. We gon' kick it, gon' get that bag. I'm Michael Jackson bad. Y'all ain't even in my class. I'm in my own lane, moving fast. I know y'all ain't gonna like this. I clicked on the beat like
I think that low cut,
Smash drum,
Yes. You know, the funny thing, we were talking about staying in your own lane, and then you mentioned it in the song, so that was kind of cool. I'll make a little callback to it.
J Audio's on fire today.
I've tried.
He's acting brand new too. He's not usually on point like this. With everyone. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. I love this song. Okay, this is a 5 for me.
Yeah.
The hook is dope, and then the first verse is kind of off. You know what I mean? But I love that about it. It's like got a real arrogant feel. That's what I attribute to arrogance. Like, oh, I kind of messed
real
up.
cocky. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah,
that came off heavy on it, and I loved it. It gave me a real Mac Dre vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like that song. My favorite Mac Dre song is he's got like a woman singing the hook. That's kind of like not a good singer, but it's like it brings so much realness to it. I'm gonna give it a 5, man. It reminds me of Mac Dre hardcore.
All right, thank you.
Reckon.
Yeah, overall, it's a solid track. I like this a lot. The featured verse was dope. I do feel like she lacked a bit of energy, like that you had energy the whole way. Like it was like it carried, and I feel like that was the only time the energy kind of dropped down a little bit. But overall, I feel like it was a 4. I think it was a solid track.
Thank you, Brit the Kid.
I'm sorry, but I'm about to burst your bubble.
Go ahead, man.
Oh, man.
Let's hear it.
The hate
This is the LaLa.
one we know.
I know.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna give this song a 3 because it could have been a lot better on a different beat. And also, I feel like you could just do better in your verse, and you could have got real lyrical and like showed your like real talent. You know what I'm saying? And like they were saying, the girl, she doesn't have any energy. She needs to step her game up too. You know.
I don't know. I thought that verse was sick. The best. That's my favorite
Yeah.
song right now.
I couldn't go too hard. You know, I like that's what I was saying to her. Like I was telling her, like, you got to be more chalant, put more into it, have more fun with it. So I couldn't write a verse too much better. I tried to keep it.
Yeah.
Whenever you're doing songs,
Facts.
You're not supposed to kill the other MC on the song. You still got to try to make your song flow through, you know?
Yeah.
So I tried to make the verse to where it still flowed the song, you know? That's why I made sure I had the last verse. That's how you can control a good song too.
Yeah.
When if somebody's not that good or shaky, you put them in the middle. Or you can even let them go at the beginning as long as the next two verses are going to be good, or as long as that hook is good in between them.
Yeah.
You know, it's just somewhere in that song you have to really, you know, hit them with something good that'll catch them in the song when you got an artist and, you know, and you're working with a different style of person. So to me, it's more important to make the song, you know, than the display being better than another person. You know, I think it works better. Yeah. So you get a whole project, because the thing about it is you don't get back that time. So when you actually take a chance with someone, you still want to try to make it the best you can make for what you're working with, you know?
I think the song worked beautifully. This is my favorite track. I'm not even, man.
Yeah.
It feels so real to me.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when what's his name? Soulja Boy did a song with Chief Keef, and the mixing was all messed up, so it sounded like completely different, and it was just weird. But like, I feel like that girl just sounded like she was just there, like, oh, let me get my quick little $50 from how much every song makes. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
she
why I
didn't
like
even want to
it.
be there. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
and it shows through. You know what I'm saying? If you could say that, that's why I like it. It's very arrogant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like, you know, so many people say that about her performance, you know, and it's crazy because like that's like dead ass what he's saying. So many people, you know, hear her performance and they be like, what is she like? Because she don't like to write neither. Like, so she freestyles certain things. So she is very cocky. Like, she is very she's like in her mind, she's like Jay-Z, or she's like the illest that ever done it. And her, you know, if you did to ask her, like, so that's how she do her thing. She go in there and she like, look, I'm gonna put these bars down. That's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mean to interrupt, but every track we've been going through, when we have a feature, I actually look them up as we're like kind of listening and stuff, and I can't find her anywhere. Like, is her name spelled right, or how do you?
Brit the Kid, BRIT, BRITHEKID.
Okay, I'll try.
I feel
you can find her on Spotify, and like the same engineer. We use the same engineer, so the tracks will be, you know, you'll hear the music and stuff like that too. But she got a few other things out.
Okay.
I feel like someone like every time she makes a song, I feel like someone that she knows is like, oh, you're so good, and it's like kind of like confidence. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know. I don't really agree with that. I think I'm trying to look up her album right now.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, go on Spotify. You can look up Brit the Kid. She got 3 songs on there produced by
All right, we'll try to link that one up on in the show notes. We'll link that up. I'm gonna give it a 4, because the song was really good. I think the first, you know, Brit the Kid, like, she had a good verse, but I think the presence, like, she needed a little more presence on the mic. She could have delivered exactly how she did it, but I don't know. I don't want to say confidence, but just a little more presence on the mic itself, because she seems kind of timid in a way when she's doing her flow, acting how she's acting, which is tight, but it's just not, I guess, forceful enough. It just seems very reserved. So I think the presence, if that was increased a little bit, it would have been a straight 5 for sure. But I just think that it's a little bit and it kind of probably goes back to what you're saying as far as if she's freestyling, you know, if she kind of like just goes in there and does what she wants to do, I think that's it. I think that's what's lending to it. Definitely just having that mindset, keep the same attitude, but just project more. And I think that would
Right.
be so.
Yeah.
Hold on. Right.
All right. So track number 10 here. Let Me Go. So this is another Steve Stone. Feature?
Yeah. That's the other one. That's the other Steve Stone feature that I put on this mix. That's called Let Me Go.
Yeah, it's your boy GonKickIt, Steve Stone. They ain't ready for this one. Yeah. Raw and uncut, strange music, Wishmaster. Trapped in a city of seclusion and happiness. Living on the streets is a collusion. So I'm choosing. Is it the streets or the job I'm using? My mind's so deluded. Long time losing. All the bad choices picked up from the voices telling me to sling back the way to get rich. Since I was on some bullshit, I'm good in the bullshit. Hit the streets so I can get rich.
Illusions, causing confusions. Practicing these bad habits is making me lose it. It's useless.
Hired a couple mules and we inserted in their lips. And they back with no clothes. And I always see they tits. And I can't show love. And I'm trying to get rich. My mama on the pulpit. Well, I do some wrong shit. But I got a strong click. And I can't be soft. If Poppy only worked with the one who he gave it. So I gotta crave it. It's a gift and a curse filled with better and worse.
All the illusions, causing confusions. Practicing these bad habits is making me lose it. It's useless.
Yeah, right there was Let Me Go featuring Steve Stone.
Yeah, what's up?
I would like you to rate this on a scale of 1 to 5.
All right.
And tell me why you chose that.
All right. I want to give this one a 3, man. I think the mix was a little off for me. The hook was kind of slow. I don't know. It just wasn't really my cup of tea as far as the song goes. The last one was way better. But this one was pretty good, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what it was, but it just kind of threw me off to hear that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm giving it 3.
I'm gonna give it a 5, man. I fuck with this, dog. I like it a lot. Like when I hear it, I hear like almost like a Post Malone type vibe, like kind of. This is my favorite right after Shots on Me. I can't hear the mix like as well over the stream, so like I'd have to really hear it like to give it a score in the mix. But overall, like as a song, I feel like it's put together really well, man. I feel like you have a good chemistry with like that strange music artist. So I would definitely like keep doing what you're doing there. I'd give it a 5, like I said.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. LaLa.
Thank you.
All right. Are you hitting me for?
I'm sorry.
He was cueing you to go.
Yeah.
All right. So, like, this song gives me a real little TJ Polo G type vibe. You guys are really like, you're not just there for the money. You're not just there. You're there because you want to be there. You know what I'm saying? And this sounds like a very strange music type song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give this one a 5. But it's a very passive aggressive song. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
man.
there's really nothing I would really change that much. So
Yeah. Thank you.
It's definitely a good song. Like this is one of my top songs on the album as well. But I am going to give it a 4 because of the mix a little bit. Because I can hear it here live through the mixer. So I don't have the stream. You know, it's kind of to muddy it.
Right.
So I can hear a little bit more direct. And we're a tad bit low, but it wasn't too bad. I did notice it, but it wasn't too bad. So it's a solid 4, like almost 5. But yeah, probably maybe my second or third favorite song on the album. I would say so far.
Thank you. Like we was going for the phone effect, like on a video. Like I would be talking on the phone to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it would be like a phone effect. Like I'm in so deep, we can't get out. You know, then my homies, I can't walk away because they depending on me. Why am I doing this? You know, and my mom's a pastor, but I'm doing evil. Like so, it's supposed to give you a whole visual of, you know, how deep the street life can get.
Yes.
And how a person would be thinking that these are the reasons why I'm not going to leave. You know, I got to worry about this. My homies ain't going to respect me no more. Nobody else is going to eat. My connect, I'm the only person that he'll deal with. Like, you know, so it's like a confusion. It's a thought of confusion in your mind when you want to get away from the game, but you got so many reasons why you should still be in it, you know, why you should still be there at the same time.
Yeah, no, you can feel that, man. That's why it's one of my favorite songs on the album, just because you can feel the song. Like myself personally, I can just feel it, you know, definitely a good track up there towards the top.
I would say, and what I would say, like what I would call that is that the water is too deep. Don't get in the water, it's too deep. You know what I'm saying? You can't get out.
All right.
Look, you start producing, we're gonna have to work together. I'm gonna have to send you a whole bunch more stuff because, man, you really good at this.
Yeah, that's why he got the new references and stuff.
Yeah. I have all his references. I have no idea who he's talking about. So
hey, man, I barely.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Everything was. I appreciate the commentary on it, and we're working like these songs I just made in less than I've done all these songs in, I would say, less than 30 days. Most of this material has been done within 2 months. 4 singles out, and we're just working. And you know, like, so when the album comes out, it's going to be really planned. That's why we're doing these mixtapes, and we do promotion. So I also do promotion, and we actually throw shows. This COVID-19 thing is messing things up. Yep. But we'll do some. We're trying to do more virtual stuff. We want to learn how to do this way. Yeah. And you know, and do a lot more networking, and you know, get everything going at a bigger pace. Yeah. Because this is dope. I appreciate you guys reaching out to me, man. I'm honored.
Yeah. Yeah. We're thankful for you being on the show and sharing your music with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It goes circle. It's a full circle. We help each other. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the last track number 11.
This track is called "Say Something."
If you see something.
All my life I wanted to change the game. See my picture on the wall of fame, in the hall of fame. 100 fans clapping, screaming my name. Raw on the cut, gon' kick it. All my life I wanted to change the game. See my picture on the wall of the hall of fame. With 100 fans clapping, screaming my name. So I'ma say something and do my thing. All my life I wanted to change the game. See my picture on the wall of the hall of fame. With 100 fans clapping, screaming my name. So I'ma say something and do my thing. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to rap. Listen to MCs, killing on tracks. Hitting the street corners, busting some freestyles. But I wanted more than hand claps and smiles. So I dark side studio, I started to get down. And when I made it jam, my speakers didn't turn down. I had no one to listen, so I played it by myself. But the hood held me down, and I had no one else. And then I met the Senate, and they rapped too. But they repped in all red, and I repped something all blue. And they told me it was cool. I go order the crew. Then we went to the hill, and I knew it was real. Getting bigger than the gang when you're reaching for the mills. And you can't put a color on, brothers, that's real. So I switched up the style, and I tried to keep it real. It don't matter where you from, now we gon' put it on a skill. All my life I wanted to change the game. See my picture on the wall of the Hall of Fame. With 100 fans clapping, screaming my name. So I'ma say something and do my thing. All my life I wanted to change the game. See my picture on the wall of the Hall of Fame. With 100 fans clapping, screaming my name. So I'ma say something and do my thing. In Baddest last verse, this game gon' change. Continue to clap until I gain my name. I'ma get respect. And when you play your favorite mix, my song is up next. I know that it's a classic, I don't even gotta guess. And I'm Leo tomorrow, I know bag devil and learn from my mistakes and never take the game for granted and watch haters take the place. Now put your shoes on, prepare for the race. You can run fast, grab it, but the turtle first place. Whoever thought the back hit from the bird would pay the way. Reppin' from Bay, reppin' from PA. And if I die today, matter of fact, first, let these bullets fly today. But I'd rather be on stage, 100 miles away. Number one billboard, thinking smile today. And a platinum LP on my wall on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna be a little cliche here and say, Paco,
What's up?
let's go ahead and get your score on 1 to 5. Please say something.
Okay, you know what? This one gets a 5, man. This is right up my alley, dog. Storytelling, it's gangster. You know what I'm saying? Just in the it's like it's got a little bit of arrogance, but not too much. Not too much. But it's that storytelling gangster feel that I love. Man, that's on point. That's right underneath Smash for me. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Man, I like the beat a lot. Main like flute or synth that kind of like goes up and down like that. That's real. I like that a lot. It's a real track, so I can hear you like really telling your story, and I can already hear like the beat knocking. Like I can't hear it too well over the stream, but I can hear that 808 like knocking. So
right.
I give this one overall a 4, man. It's a solid track. I like this one a lot.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's your cue, dog.
Yeah, you're not supposed to let them know you got cued. You just go.
All right. I'm gonna give this one a 4. I feel like the vocals could have been up a little bit higher, like just a little bit, but that's not nothing major that you would need to fix. Like it's okay, but also like at the end, I feel like you could have been like I don't know, like. I don't know what am I trying to say. Like,
yeah, we know.
I know what you said. I could have probably said something at the end.
Yeah,
I get you. I could have probably said something out the outro, something out the end. Yeah, I feel where you're going with it. I feel you.
Yeah, man. I think honestly, to me, I feel like this could be the intro, the first like song on the album. Like I liked it a lot. It tells your story. It kind of introduces like the world to you. Kind of just tells them about you, and like everything you hear in it like feels and sounds so real. I'm gonna give it a 5. Like I enjoyed the whole song. This is like this doesn't have like the same energy as some of the earlier songs, but like I don't know, I just feel this one a lot more, I guess I would say, than the other ones, just because you can hear the realness in the words you're saying. So I'm gonna give it a 5.
Yeah, I try to tell the truth. That's like the whole thing that I grew up doing, rapping through my neighborhoods and then meeting other gangs, like, meeting gangs from different colors, and when you grow up and you get caught in any type of inner city gang banging or anything like that, it's like if they're not from your neighborhood, like we're not friends. Like especially if it's different colors, it's like, oh no, we're definitely not cool with them. Yeah. But then when you go to different places, you never know who you meet. So I ended up meeting some guys that I should have been enemies with. And they actually embraced me took care of me, fed me. These people I had no business being around. But it turns out that these ended up being some of my good, my best friends. And we ended up going on to actually unite in unite in blue and red flags in our city and doing albums together. And we started this whole movement that's been going on for about 10, 15 years. So we changed the whole demographic of, what's not supposed to happen, So so this stuff is true. And it actually took for me to start actually dealing with people as people instead of as a color or you're from this neighborhood, that actually had got that love. And, so that song, I'm saying something, it's true because I actually got love from people that I never would have reached out to, in a million years from, what in the hood you say you ain't supposed to do. Television tells us that we don't do these things, but you never know who you're going to meet in life, and you never know who's going to be there for you, who's going to have your back. So the best thing to do is to, make more alliances, make friends and not enemies. The more people that you got in your corner is better than having a whole bunch of people chasing you in the corner.
Yeah.
Facts.
And definitely, I mean, the more unification there is, the more everyone succeeds. So like for you, doing work with those people that you said could potentially be your enemies. Had that situation escalated in the wrong way, the opposite effect, then no one would have did anything. You would maybe not have even be alive potentially. Whatever the situation might be. Like that's definitely good to see the unification there, and then we get your music. So this is definitely a plus to that.
Yeah. That's why I said I'm gonna say something because a lot of people with certain stuff going on the media, they don't know what's going on. A lot of people don't know what's going on in the inner cities, from any neighborhood. They don't know what's going on. They just get on there and just run with stories, and the big part of it is a lot of guys in the inner cities are actually not doing as much as people think. There's a lot of guys that are giving back. I quite personally know a lot of organizations that are youth organizations now, former gangbangers, and now they do everything they could do in the community. They give back and to work with kids. They got football teams, basketball teams. Like we do this thing over here where we have a drive-in movie. When it's nice outside, we let the kids come out. We put up a big film projector, and we had the neighbors sponsor, and we pay for food. And all the kids are welcome to come and sit down and watch movies. So we do a lot of positive things too. I have the Raw and Uncut Foundation, to where we were trying to put together an initiative drive for hats and gloves for children that can't have them. In these inner areas, there's some kids walking around with no hats, gloves. Mm-hmm. It ain't much, but every little piece helps. Everything that we do, it helps as a whole.
Yeah, and that's man. The media is it's not like that. It's not like that by accident. You know what I'm saying? It's social engineering at its finest. You know what I'm saying? They choose stories to divide.
So speaking of social engineering, we'll transition to social media. Go ahead and go and kick it. Go ahead and let them know where to find you at. Facebook, Instagram, wherever.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at GonKickIt, on IG. On Facebook, you can look up Drew Marshman, or you can look up GK the Champion. I'm back in, all one word, on Facebook. My music, look up GonKickIt. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple iTunes. We got some stuff on YouTube. We on Bombplay. We on Tidal. We on Amazon. We on Pandora. We on K-Box. So the list could go. We on Tungum. We're on Loom. We got some stuff on Loom. So we on as many of the sites that we could be on. We have some stuff on Radio Airplay. So if you listen to Radio Airplay, we have some stuff on there too. Shots on Me is actually on there being played also. So we trying to be on as many places as possible. On Instagram, I also do like live performances. So I also have sections on my IG page where you can see me doing performances, maybe 20 minutes, just letting people hear the songs.
Yeah,
and letting people get in touch with me and get to know me a little bit better, and on Facebook. So stay tuned. We got some stuff coming.
That's what's up. Hey, Reckon, why don't you let these vatos know what time it is, where they can find you?
Hey, everybody can find me at Just Reckon. That's at JUST Wrecking without the G. You can type that in on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere you'll find me real quick. And if you want to tap into livingdreamstoday.com, we got updates on all of our new music and all stuff like that.
Yes, yes. So this has been another successful About That listening party for the album mixtape Raw and Uncut featuring GonKickIt. Any last words, Paco, LaLa?
No, just shout out to Reckon and GonKickIt, man. Thank you guys for being on.
Hey, appreciate you guys having me. Reckon Ralph ODT. You can call me Reckon.
Yeah.
For the tracks y'all was listening to, shouts out to Legion Beats, shouts out to Wishmaster, shouts out to Vivia Production, Roxamore Entertainment, Mitch Lance Beats, and I want to give a shout out to I Make Fire Beats and Caesar Beats. These are industry producers. So this is where I get this sound from that y'all's hearing. These sounds I'm using. These guys are actually, they're on everything.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for sharing the music. Definitely going to be subscribing and looking for more.
Oh, and I will too, man. I'm gonna make sure everybody get to check out the podcast, and I'll be keeping in touch with y'all. I'll be keeping in touch. I got so many. We got artists we're working with. We're doing shows, and we do a lot of stuff. I'll definitely be keeping in touch with you guys to let you guys know what's going on.
Yeah,
you know, I want to work with you guys, so keep me in mind.
Maybe we could get like Britt the Kid to do an album listening party or something. Anything, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah.
Artists,
yeah, I got it.
And send them
Yeah,
out.
I got Britt the Kid, YT Million. We got a few people that we working with. Big Spank. So it's a few people that I got doing some stuff. And J King West is the difference in the songs. The other like Let Me Go and all that. He's the one that was engineering a lot of them songs. And, you know, so he's got some stuff coming out too, some songs. So it's a lot of things we're working on right now. So we got a lot of stuff happening. We can't do it without y'all support either. So keep in touch. And let's keep working together.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Sure. I'm down.
All right.
Yeah.
About that the podcast, and we out.
All right.